Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to our trifecta, our 3 games of championship games here on Championship Sunday. In the white is the Winnetka Warriors, and in the blue is the Peoria Mustangs. Peoria Mustangs led by their goalie in Owen Robbins, and for the Winnetka Warriors, between the pipes will either be Noah Lowenstern or Bennett Collins. Collins had a 3-0 shutout win earlier in the tournament against the Chicago Hawks. 13-minute periods, light check. It's going to be a lot of finesse hockey. Should be fun to watch. We'll take a quick break. More hockey action between the Warriors and the Peoria Junior Mustangs coming up next.
When you fire up Big Ten Plus, you get more game, nonstop, around the clock. More live games you won't see anywhere else. More access to your team, wherever you want, 24/7. More stories.
Unstoppable.
More highlights.
Whoa!
More big-time playmakers. Plus, catch up to 4 games at once, so you'll never miss more shots, spikes, and scores. Download the Big Ten Plus app today. It's always game on.
Whether you're buying or building your first home, moving to a bigger home, or downsizing, Forum Credit Union has flexible home loan options to fit your needs. Plus, Forum's experienced advisors will help you every step of the way, making the entire process easy. Visit forumcu.com or stop by any Forum Credit Union location to learn how our team can get you into your dream home this year.
There was a pile at the line of scrimmage, and I was just at the very bottom. All this pressure and weight was thrown onto my leg. I could feel it clicking and the bone like sliding across each other. Just couldn't handle it and broke. The people at IBJI were fantastic. We went into their walk-ins and we were able to get an x-ray in 5 minutes. My doctor talked to me like I was a friend rather than just a patient. He was very understanding, helping me stay motivated. My flexibility was actually better after my injury than it was before. There's not a lot of places like IBJI. It didn't even get me back to 100%, it got me to 110%.
Get convenient, affordable, same-day treatment at any of our Ortho Access locations. Visit ibji.com for more information.
Customer service has just blown us away. I have never reached out and not gotten a response within a couple hours, honestly. Like every single time, it's immediate. It's to the right people that know the answer. Like it's not even, hey, let me look into that. It's an answer right away, whether it be something that they know they need to fix or, hey, this is how you do it.
25 seconds to go until puck drops. Once again, Winnetka in the white, yellow, and green. And the dark blue and light blue are the Peoria Junior Mustangs. Taking the face-off for Winnetka, Charlie Bogosian, and opposing him, the assistant captain. And here we go, play starts at beautiful Glacier Ice Arena. The Mustangs in blue, the Warriors in white, tapping it off the boards. Ainsworth on the pinch, then back over to his defensive teammate as Vars Worsvold, his shot falling to the ice, and Bogosian falling to the corner. Losing a stick, trying to get it back. Ainsworth backward skates and sending it up well to Simpson. Turnaround pass off the boards. Trying to get it that time was Hawkins. Now back over to the point. Trying to pass it out and a lot of traffic in front of him. And now on the backhand, here go the Mustangs. Trying to split through the D. Claver, his pass. Claver falls down. Claver shot. They score! Hawkins Zazer makes it 1-0 as he puts the black flying saucer past the netminder. And here goes Chelsea Dagger through the rafters, getting the away crowd excited. One 0 Peoria thanks to Hawkins Zazer on the rebound goal. And Winnetka looks a little shell-shocked right now. Let's see how they regroup in the face-off circle. Trying to feed it out in front. Well read that time by Winnetka. As that send in front. As chasing now Winnetka's Jack Vender over to the corner and then covered up well by today's starting netminder in Bennett Collins. Line changes for both teams, and let's see how the Mustangs do on this face-off. It'll be 98 to take it as Van der Schraaf on the face-off. It was won briefly by the Mustangs. Here come the Warriors off the stick, and a good save that time. Today's starting goalie and Piper, and now over to the hash mark. Two goalies on this team. They've got Robbins and Piper. Piper Jackson gets the start. And covered up well by Collins. Early on here at this wonderful complex in Vernon Hills, Glacier Ice Arena. As right now it's the War of 74 on I-74. Peoria has the advantage thus far early on in Vernon Hills. Ainsworth backtracking, sending the puck over to the boards. Picked up and then sent into the zone. He'll bounce it off the boards past the netminder, sending it over to Hunter Lutz. As that puck scatters away from the netminder and Collins, backtracking are the Mustangs. Setting it up to the blue line, feeding it over as here comes Zapanic in front. Chance for the Mustangs and just past the stick. Good attack that time by Isaac Vandersraff, and then over to center ice. Oh, bad pass. Chance for Winnetka. Oh, trying to go top shelf. Clean care of right back to his stick and just couldn't get the goal. Timmy Grady. Winnetka chasing a goal, and they almost got a gift of a breakaway, but just couldn't finish the play. Good job staying on side. Winnetka trying to get it out. And it's going to be offside called against the Peoria Junior Mustangs. Offsides was committed by 22 on this team, as that's Liam Manega. Manenga after it, as it goes over to the corner, slapping it off the boards. As it goes over to neutral ice. Here goes Epkins, sending it into the zone. Good job taking him off the puck. Saucer pass just past the stick. And no offside, as a good job by Delanos keeping it in. Delanos to the corner in front of the slot and scatters out to the point. Good job skating that time. The handles by O'Connell, excellent. 3 Mustangs were around the puck. Got to be better in terms of spacing. When there's 3 Mustangs around the puck, somebody's got to be open. Meanwhile, Manenga shot blocked. Well read by Collins, and he'll decide to cover it up. If you're just joining us, shame on you. Where were you? And second of all, big goal by 18, Hawkins Azer. First goal of the game goes the way of number 18. Clean face-off win as Winnetka chasing after the puck, as is 55 in Ainsworth. Sent off the boards back to Winnetka near their bench. Now on the Peoria bench, and a whistle, and it's going to be offside on the Warriors. Lean in. And they're going to say it was intentional offside. Back to the blue line. Trying to backhand it off the boards. Clover and Vandersraff were also there, as now it'll be deep in the territory of the Warriors, sending it to the hash mark, as it was a pass attempt over to Evans, and backhanded pass, slow-moving puck, now on the tape of Simpson. Trying to get it into the zone, it does, but it's just near the blue line, and here come the Mustangs. Couple of dekes, falling to the ice is Clover, and now the Warriors steal. Back on the boards, Bender on the attack, stolen away, here comes Simpson. Simpson trying to follow the ice, and does. Taken well off the puck, and then finds a divot on the ice. Trying to steal that time is Meehan, back over to the Mustangs. Clean pass right on the tape as the Mustangs try to get it out. Tapping it off the boards, back over to the blue line. Here comes Winnetka, Jack Bender on the pass. He's going to get the puck out behind his netminder and Collins, sending it up to the corner. Now over to Dooley. That shot blocked in a beauty by the assistant captain. Attempted shot, that time by Stetzler. Back over to neutral ice. Here comes Meehan. He's got to attempt. Meehan, pass. Just couldn't get the shot on that. Out behind that, a beautiful move. Trying to set it out front. Shot, nice save, loose puck, and a great job that time by Piper Jackson. Jackson working out a shutout, 1-0 lead for the Peoria Junior Mustangs. Puck near center ice, Stetzler trying to backhand it away from center ice, now past the blue line, off the boards. Falling to the ice. And that shot attempt unsuccessful. It was Grossmeyer on the shot. Grossmeyer, again, this time trying to get it in deep. Over to the point. And a good job getting it out by Meehan. Neutralized play on the stick of Epkins as he'll have it on his tape. Epkins and his shot right in the glove as Collins freezes it. Face off, and it's a nice win for the Warriors. Won by O'Connell over to the corner, setting it up to the hash mark, over to Simpson as that pass past the tape, over to the blue line. O'Connell trying to steal. A lot of players around the boards, and now out behind the net of Jackson. No look pass over to Ainsworth. Ainsworth trying to set it up to the blue line. Take it away at center ice as it's on the tape of Lisenbergs. Now at the blue line. Mustangs stay on side. To the trailer, the shot, pad save and a beauty, rebound try, and just went wide that time of Collins' stick. Now back over to the end line, to the point, Ainsworth keeping it with a foot and just couldn't keep it in. Great job reading it though and staying with the play as Worsfold was there. Offside go the Mustangs. 5:55 to go, not a lot of whistles in this one here in the first period of action. Taking the face-off, and a nice face-off win that time for Grossmeyer. Past the blue line, staying on side, and then tapped into the corner. Sends it over to the blue line. Able to keep it in well, did Epkins. Neutralize play, Grossmeyer at the blue line. Grossmeyer right on the tape, and here come the men in blue. Shot, blocked, and a beauty, backhander right into the glove. And Bennett Collins hangs on. That face-off won by Winnetka, but they couldn't get it deep in their own territory. Epkins couldn't keep it in. Epkins called for the offside. Face-off won by the Warriors. Epkins trying to battle through that check. On the check was Burgoon. And then tap pass over the boards. It was on the stick of Evans and back over to neutral ice. Here comes Winnetka. Backhanded pass from Bender over to the boards. Simpson sending it in. Back over to the corner. Trying to get it out of the Mustangs. On the forecheck pressure is Winnetka led by Simpson. Now out behind the net, Burgoon. Burgoon, tie-up action. Tries to kick it to a teammate. Out by that wraparound try. No one home to send that puck into the goal. Tap puck over the skate, now to neutral ice, at center ice, now past the blue line, wristing it into the zone, off the glove, trying to get it off the boards, and then picked up well. Here comes Lang. Long. Face off, clean win and a beauty by Bogosian. Dooley past the blue line. Dooley trying to battle through a potential check. Dooley and then trying to get it out as Bogosian. Neutralize, and Ainsworth will take it near his blue line. Tap pass, maybe an ill-advised pass. Trying to get it deep in the zone, and does. Grady be picked up at the corner by Ainsworth. His backhanded pass right on the tape, then back to Ainsworth. Nope, stolen away. Pass, shot, nope, too much. Just couldn't get enough on it, and then back over to the hash mark, off the stick, and then up in the air it goes. Here come the Mustangs. over to the blue line. Mustangs after it, off the boards. Mustangs with it. Here come the Mustangs led by Dooley. Over to Ainsworth. Shot, and that's partially blocked. Good job getting a stick on that by Delano's. Trying to send it over to the corner. Out by the net, stolen away. It was stolen away by Lutz. Back behind the net, behind Collins. Over to Delano's. Delano sending it over to the other corner. Trying to get it over to Simpson. Simpson on his tape. Trying to get a forehand pass off, couldn't. And the turnaround shot. Read well by Collins off his stick. It scatters over to the corner. 3:15 to go. Bodies flying. Timmy Grady with it. He'll send it into the zone and a line change coming up for the Warriors. Mustangs scored early on, and since then not a lot of action in either end in terms of scoring opportunities. Puck at the blue line. O'Connell will take it. O'Connell, Zeiser trying to take him off the puck, and now he's double teamed in the corner is O'Connell. O'Connell falls to the ice looking for a trip. As it was picked up by Phillips, now out behind the net. Backhanded pass, and that'll be a tripping call against Winnetka. Two, 2:34. Over to neutral ice. As Winnetka in the box for another minute and 45 seconds. Spinorama. Trying to send it up. Trying to do the turnaround shot, and at the hash mark at the corner, trying to send it over to the right wing side and sending it over to Clark Evans. Out behind the net, 55 on it as Ainsworth, and he'll bounce it off the boards to the other corner. Mustangs taking their time on their power play. Pass the stick as Long will take it. Long, excellent deke, taking her time. Now a 3-on-3. Do they stay on side? They do off the blocker. Collins is able to have good rebound control and sends it over to the corner. Rister trying to redirect it in and can't. Puck on the corner. As now with it is Ainsworth. Back over to the other corner. As it sends up to the center line. And icing the call against the Peoria Mustangs. Face-off won that time by the Mustangs, falling to the ice, but this time no penalty. As falling to the ice on his own accord, that time was Niels. As it scatters over to the boards. That shot blocked. Playoff hockey, that's what it's all about. Delano's with a nice block there. Get in the way of shots, helping your team however you can. Pass Menening's stick. Niels trying to keep it in. 3 Mustangs around the puck, including Gosmeyer. Gosmeyer on his forehand. He'll switch to the backhand. Gosmeyer, backhanded pass, trying to feed it out in front, and no one home to retrieve it. Forehanded pass. The Warriors stay on side, no icing. Rister trying to screen the goalie, nothing doing. Shot. The captain, that's the right guy you want having the shot, but Jack Meehan's shot goes way too wide. We'll take a break. It's 1-0 Mustangs here on SBS.
Whether you're buying or building your first home, moving to a bigger home, or downsizing, Forum Credit Union has flexible home loan options to fit your needs. Plus, Forum's experienced advisors will help you every step of the way, making the entire process easy. Visit forumcu.com or stop by any Forum Credit Union location to learn how our team can get you into your dream home this year.
Second period has just started here at beautiful Glacier Ice Arena. Now past the center line, past the blue line, to the trailer. Oh, almost a rebound try that time for Meehan. Trying to split through the D, can't, stolen away. Charlie Bogosian got the puck over to the hash mark. On target with the pass. Getting it over to Timmy Grady, sending it into the zone. Worsfold, backhanded pass, gets it over to 55, and Ainsworth to the hash mark. Now past the blue line, going on the charge. 3 men around him as Ainsworth still has the puck in front, one-timer. Big save by Bennett Collins. Tried to go 5-hole on Collins, and a beautiful save by 31. Face-off won by the Mustangs. Over to the face-off dot. Backhanded pass right to the hash mark. Shot top shelf and went off the blocker. Yes, trying to get it in and does. It was a good job that time by Ryan Phillips out behind the net. Yes, some pushing and shoving out behind that net. Leading the charge that time was Shermank. Shot goes wide. And over to the corner. Turnaround wrister into the zone that time by Lincoln Burgoon. And it's off the backhand of Niels out to neutral ice. Long on it. Long gets past the D. Long still with it at the hash mark, and that centering pass. No one home to retrieve it. Sasha Chad sending it up. Neutral ice battle. Who will win it? This time advantage Warriors, and then off the boards, trying to get it to himself. Loose puck finds its way to the blue line. Past center ice, with it is Jack Vender, getting past the D. Vender pass Long. Vender with a full head of steam, and a lot of speed by Vender. Back to the point, shot blocked. Beautiful job getting a stick on that. And just past the tape, Winnetka will reconnoiter at neutral ice, sending it into the zone as Hudson Knudvig with a big send. Puck obtained at the faceoff circle, now retrieved near the blue line. Mustangs have it, couple of dekes, trying to dribble around the offense, but the defense says, I don't think so. And regrouping at the blue line are the Mustangs. Where's the puck? And it finds its way into the bench of the Warriors. And face-off won by Peoria. Bounces it off the boards that time did Clover, and now back off to neutral ice as Knudvig sends it off the boards, trying to get it to his captain in Meehan, and now over to neutral ice, picked up right now by Burgoon, stolen away. Here come the Mustangs. Van der Schroff had taken off the puck. Van der Schroff still with it though, and covered up well, the netminder and Collins. Van der Schroff will take the face-off. Man, that's such a German last name. Gotta love it. Face-off, that's such a hockey name too. Over to the face-off circle, and Worsfold trying to keep it into the zone. Worsfold will take it. Worsfold off the boards, and then off the skate, stolen away was Bogosian after it. Past Worsfold, and now here comes Ainsworth. Ainsworth sending it up the boards, trying to cheat up and can't. And oh, what a huge hit. We play on. The fans wanted a charge. Meanwhile, it's deep in Peoria's end. Delivering the hit was Kelly Delanos. And Ainsworth with it. Ainsworth still has it. Ainsworth, and it'll be covered up by Bennett Collins. It'll be a face-off at the far face-off, Todd. As looks like Vanderfroff will take it. After it is Meehan. Low-scoring game, 1-0 game. Neal's after it, but winning that battle was Evans. But right now, winning the war thus far has been the Mustangs. As trying to keep it in. Great stop and start move, using his edges to his advantage there, and then past the stick of Clark Evans over to the corner. Simpson out behind the net, tapping it over to the other corner. Couple of nice handles as pushing the puck forward over to Niels' stick on his forehand. They stay on side. Niels, wrister off the pad, and a rebound goal! Man, that one stings if you're a fan of the Winnetka Warriors. But a huge goal. And it was scored by number 22, Liam Menenga. Menenga makes it 2-0, and that's a killer for the Warriors. Now they got to chase two. Menenga with a goal and Zeiser with a goal. And that's that guy we talked about, Zeiser, looking to make it 3-0. Winnetka at times looked unbeatable in this tournament, but we had them twice yesterday. Looking like a different team right now. Haven't had many scoring opportunities. And no choice but to cover it up will be Piper Jackson. Don't go anywhere. After the game, we'll have our post-game interview. Still got a lot of hockey left, 21 minutes in fact. But as of right now, it'll be the goalie with a shutout in Piper Jackson. Face-off, clean win for Peoria. Over to Worsfold. Spinorama to beauty. Niels just barely got that pass. And stolen away briefly by Winnetka. Now here comes Niels. As shooting up the ice was Grosmeyer. Niels still has it. Niels, wrister, well read. Not sure if the netminder and for Winnetka and Bennett Collins got it. Meanwhile, taking it coast to coast, shot, save, and covered up. Just couldn't get much on the shot. Trying to feed it over to Timmy Grady. As that face-off, once again won by Peoria. Trying to get it past the D. And a tie-up on the corner as they tied up 22 in Menenga. Turnaround shot just goes wide. Almost an own goal, goes off the side of the net. They try to push it out of the net. Great job. Heads-up play to avoid another face-off. As was a heads-up play by Bogosian, then back over to the boards. Stolen away. Here comes Team Blue. Shot! Was it in the net? Nope, off the crossbar. That would have been most likely the game winner and put the game on ice goal. Long, taken well off the puck. Hand goes up. And it's going to be a penalty against Winnetka. As 61 takes a 2-minute seat. Nope, not 61. It's going to be 74 taking a seat. Ryan Phillips into the sin bin. As that's face-off is won by the Mustangs. Tapping it over. And another try. This goes away from the net. With a full rush, short-handed Henry O'Connell. Trying to keep that puck in. This is a good job by Ryan Phillips, and then over to the corner. After it right now is Epkins. Puck goes straight up in the air on the forehand as a very nice move that time. As here come the Peoria Junior Mustangs trying to get it to Zeiser. Vanderschroff with that excellent move. And Vanderschroff sending it into the zone. A full minute remaining of power play hockey for the Mustangs as they already lead by 2. Was that touched? It was, in fact, by O'Connell. As trying to guard him is Ainsworth. He gets the puck. Ainsworth, his pass, and actually tried to deke out that time in Bogosian. Bogosian sends it over as Ainsworth backhanded pass over to the hash mark, trying to get it out of the zone, then kept in well that time by Vender. Over to the corner. Sending it over to the faceoff dot. There to cheat in and pinch is Meehan. As there were 3 Mustangs around that puck. Shot and right into the breadbasket and covered up well by Jackson Piper. Face off, and it was a beautiful win that time from Bogosian. As it's over to the boards, picked up by Delano's. Delano, saucer pass, and then sent into the zone. It was a good job by Meehan. Over to the face-off circle, trying to get it on target. And one face-off circle to the other, bouncing it off the boards, and over to the blue line. Trying to find Long. Sending it into the zone. And good job getting it past center ice. 4:23 to go. Stolen away and then backhanded over to the tape. Past the blue line, and with it right now is Timmy Grady. Trying to send it up in front. Stolen away. Here come the men in blue at the corner with 4:06 to go. Trying to keep it in the zone. Can't. Trying to toe drag around the D. Ainsworth, and they stay onside. That's a good face-off win that time for the Winnetka Warriors. Back over to the boards. And sent into the zone. That'll be icing called against Winnetka. It has been all Mustangs today in terms of shots on goal and the score itself. We'll say that one was won by the Warriors. Over to the corner. Worsfold tried to send it in and into the area of the Winnetka Warriors. Worsfold from tape to tape over to Clover, and a spinorama and a beauty. Trying to give it over to Zeiser, past his stick, out behind the net, backhanded pass. And we still play on. Nope, that'll do it. Something I couldn't hear a whistle right away, but something was blown dead, in fact. And it'll be a power play coming up, as Winnetka is going to be in the box. So Peoria on the PK for another minute and 55. As that face-off won, it's a clean win that time for the Warriors. That puck is a little bit wide. As we've got 1:27 remaining on the power play. Face-off one, the face-off circle shot, and good block that time. Scatters over to the corner, point, shot, oh, just past the stick of Ainsworth. As it'll be sent into the zone off the stick, couldn't glove it. Near the end line, now played to the corner. And able to skate through the D, and Worsfold trying to find an open man. 52 seconds remaining on the power play. Worsfold trying to get it into the zone. Trying to slash at that skate, staying on side well. And back over to the point, that shot wide. It was off the stick of Knudesvig. Out behind the net, trying to set it over the boards, and does to the point, Knudesvig. Knudesvig shot, and covered up. Some pushing from Ainsworth, trying to get the forward away from his goalie crease. Charlie Simpson, the nearest Warrior. 1:08 to go, 2-0 lead for the Peoria Mustangs. Face-off, it was a good win by O'Connell. As trying to send it in deep, O'Connell is after it. And then out behind the net. A board battle right now, as that will do it for power play hockey. So the Warriors can't do anything with it. And it's out to the corner. Sent over to the other corner. With it right now is Hunter Lutz. Trying to tap his puck around the defense. Ryan Phelps was after it. Van de Schroff backtracks, trying to send it up. Back over to neutral ice, trying to take off the puck. Zeiser off the boards. And able to break through that play. Take it off the puck well, Ryan Phillips was. Has 15 seconds left in the period. And the Warriors will have one more face-off before the period ends. And that's going to be won by the Mustangs, and that should do it for the period as the puck is stuck on the corner. And the Mustangs in control right now, up 2-0, and they're 13 minutes closer to getting the trophy for the PeeWee 2 division. We'll take a break. This might be our last 13 minutes of the tournament. We'll find out after this here on SBS.
When you fire up Big Ten Plus, you get more game, nonstop, around the clock. More live games you won't see anywhere else. More access to your team wherever you want, 24/7. More stories.
Unstoppable.
More highlights.
Wow.
More big-time playmakers. Plus, catch up to 4 games at once so you'll never miss more shots, spikes, and scores. Download the Big Ten Plus app today. It's always game on.
Whether you're buying or building your first home, moving to a bigger home, or downsizing, Forum Credit Union has flexible home loan options to fit your needs. Plus, Forum's experienced advisors will help you every step of the way, making the entire process easy. Visit forumcu.com or stop by any Forum Credit Union location to learn how our team can get you into your dream home this year.
Face-off coming up. Mustangs have been in full control of this one, almost from the opening face-off. Van der Schroff will take it. Winnetka, mathematically speaking, would like to score their first goal within the first 6 minutes to make it easier on their offense. Meanwhile, taking the face-off will be Lincoln Burgoon. Face-off at center ice, Burgoon will take it. Burgoon at the blue line, and had a piece of it for a brief second was Clark Evans. After it is Burgoon, he'll take it on the board, sending it into the zone. As after it is Ainsworth. He's got Clover to his left, and he sends it over to Clover. He's on the point, and then back over to neutral ice. Picking it up was Lisenbergs. Burgoon was after it, now at neutral ice, as is Claver. And then here comes the puck at the blue line. Trying to send it out to the right wing side, and aggressive play that time by Piper Jackson. Piper Jackson, 12-25, not just away from being a champion, but also a shutout in a championship game. How about that? As face-off won by the junior Mustangs. Warriors have just been shut down offensively for most of this game. They've had limited opportunities in the corner. And tie-up action. Meehan, and just no one home to get it. Having to cheat up his vendor. He scores! Vendor, tough angle shot, but it doesn't matter. And no more shutout for Piper Jackson. We got ourselves a hockey game now. I mean, not all 3 games can go to overtime, right? It's possible, though. We're 1 goal away from going to overtime again. As face-off won by the Warriors. Can that goal by Jack Vendor change things? Puck loose! And the net's off. Close. Woo, that was close. Charlie Bogosian fell into the net, but the puck did not cross the goal line yet. Face-off, won by the Warriors. Trying to pass that out in front, finds its way to the corner. And then back over to center ice. With it right now is Knudesvig trying to get it into the zone. Off the skate. As it went off the skate of Phillips. Off the backhand. And with it right now is Stetzler. Stetzler still with it. Stetzler in front. And Bennett Collins will cover it up. It's been a battle of goalies. Piper Jackson's been a little bit better, but then again, there's been more opportunities for the Mustangs offensively. They've been shut down early on, though, here in the first period. An early goal for the men in white. And they only trail by one now. Face off. It's won by Winnetka over to the boards. Sending it into the zone. It's a one-on-one the other way. Who will win this battle? Simpson after it. Just couldn't get full possession of it, though, over to the corner. As Burgoon was after it briefly. A board battle. As there was Clark Evans. Finds its way behind the net as it was shot in by Burgoon. To the face-off circle. Past the stick of Simpson. Back to the point. Trying to set it in and does. Back off the glass. Did not touch it with the stick. So it'll be an icing against the Mustangs. Over to the corner. Sending it over to the hash mark. Trying to keep it in. And is trying to send that puck over to the blue line. Grosmeyer. Sending it off the boards. And it'll be right on the tape to Simpson. Simpson fighting through traffic. Epkins trying to make the check. And then Simpson still with it. Simpson behind the net. And now picked up that time by Epkins. Epkins sending it just past the stick. Right now the game-winning goal is in favor of Peoria, as it was scored by number 22 in Liam Menenga. But a goal early on in the first period by Jack Bender has made things very interesting. 9:53 to go. The Mustangs hanging on with a one-goal lead. Spinorama trying to steal the puck behind the net. Off the glass, can't handle it. As around the puck was Lisenbergs. Deep in their own territory is Vender. Vender already with a goal thus far, and it's right on the tape. Excellent pass, sending it over to Timmy Grady. Grady shot, and it ricochets over behind the net. And finding its way to a corner. Puck obtained at the hash mark as the Mustangs can easily get the puck out. Ainsworth past the blue line. He's got Claver chasing after it. As there are a couple of Warriors. Spinorama, a beauty by Henry O'Connell with some nice handles. O'Connell and just past the stick of his intended target and Charlie Simpson. 9:03 to go. Out behind the net trying to find the corner. As after right now is Lisenbergs. And sent over to the hash mark. After right now is Meehan and sending it up. Over to the boards. Past the blue line, and Mustangs still have it. Blocker saving a beauty that time by Bennett Collins. Wraparound off the post. They score! Humongous goal. Another goal for Liam Menenga, 2 on the day. Shot a little bit high. And off the skate, turnaround pass on the tape. And sending it off the boards, off to the blue line. And a hard hit. Epkins was hit that time by 74 and Phillips over to the blue line, tapping it away, try to keep it in the zone. Humongous goal as it was scored that time by Peoria's Liam Menenga. Splits through the D, still has it. Sending it into the zone, and it went off the knee. It was Knudesvig on the send. As 7:30 to go. Ainsworth to the corner. Ainsworth backhanded pass, cheating up to steal. Mustangs, things were getting interesting. Could Winnetka mount the comeback? But now it's going to be so tough for Winnetka. Backhanded shot, well read and blocked by Peoria. They can almost smell it now, up by 2 goals with 7:10 remaining. Out to the point. Time slightly running out for Winnetka. Trying to get it out in front, and it's behind the net, setting it up to the boards. And stolen away by the Warriors. Out behind the net, trying to send it over to the hash mark. As after it is Bogosian now to the corner. Over to Simpson, and here come the men in blue. The Mustangs trying to get it out over to Claverstick. Backtracking Knudesvig, as Knudesvig will send it up. Over to the face-off circle. Switching from the backhand to the forehand, out behind the net. Now to the far corner, knuckle pucks, and it'll be iced. All the way behind the net, iced by the men in blue, the Peoria Junior Mustangs. Henry O'Connell will take the face-off. And it's won by the men in blue. Right on tape with the pass as he'll get past the blue line. And offside go the Winnetka Warriors. As we stop play at 5:55. Love to see it. We got all the posters today from the fans right on the glass, cheering on their brothers and sisters and friends, peers. And it's been all Peoria today, making the trip up from I-74. Winnetka had a good tournament. They just didn't have enough offensively today unless things change at the drop of a hat. Up in the air. And nice deke that time. Trying to toe drag his way around the D that time. Meehan back over to the hash mark, finding its way to the corner. Lincoln Burgoon on it, sending it over to the other corner. Is up at the hash mark. Trying to send it into the zone. Off the hash mark, over to the slot, and then picked up that time by the men in blue, the Mustangs. Tapping it away that time from Niels. And slapping it into the zone. Line change for Winnetka. It was slapped in by Timmy Grady. Over to the corner. And sending over to the point. And a little tap pass to his teammate in Knudesvig. Over to the corner. And back over to the hash mark. .418 to go, 3-1 lead. Impressive hockey from Peoria in our third game of the trifecta. The first two were fabulous. This not as exciting, but it was pretty exciting in this third period when it was 2-1. And then the Mustangs answered to put any kind of doubt away for good. Under 4 minutes to go. As we'll probably see Bennett Collins go to the bench in the next minute. In fact, next time they get it into the zone, they might have to pull Collins. You don't want to wait too long, especially when you're chasing two. Automatic offside. And going to the bench is Shermang. As now the puck on the blue line. Try to push the puck forward. This was a good job by Zapanich. And back over to the boards. Sending it over to the hash mark. Deep into the Winnetka zone. This is not going Winnetka's way right now. They got to get the puck out quickly, and they got to score. Excellent hit. But Long, who tried to deliver the hit, actually took the most of that hit, took the brunt of it. And Winnetka just trying their best to get the puck out. It was a line change for Peoria. And Bennett will probably go to the bench soon. Dumped into the zone. And face-off coming up. Let's see if Winnetka calls a timeout and or if they pull Bennett. As a timeout coming up from Winnetka, we'll take a timeout as well. You are watching the Warriors against the Mustangs here on SBS. How much card is left? Are you out on the card? Let me delete it. I'll delete some stuff on it.
When you fire up Big Ten Plus, you get more game, nonstop, around the clock. More live games you won't see anywhere else. More access to your team wherever you want, 24/7. More stories.
Unstoppable.
More highlights.
Wow.
More big-time playmakers. Plus, catch up to 4 games at once so you'll never miss more shots, spikes, and scores. Download the Big Ten Plus app today. It's always game on. When you fire up Big Ten Plus, you get more game, nonstop, around the clock.
Dude, we're back. We're back, dude. We're back. Hold on. You got it? Hold on. I don't know, dude. I thought you. Okay, it's fine. Gotta be quicker. Under 2 minutes to go. Excellent goal by Winnetka. Bennett pulled. Winnetka with a chance. Out in front. And then sent over past the blue line. Bouncing off the boards. Chance for Winnetka. 1:22 to go. Over to the hash mark. Sent straight up in the air, kicking it to a teammate. Shot. Just goes wide, 1:10 to go. Out in front. Loose puck. Almost. .58 seconds to go. Oh, it just goes wide. Icing called against the Mustangs. Timeout called by the Mustangs. We'll take a timeout as well. You're watching SBS.
When you fire up Big Ten Plus, you get more game, nonstop, around the clock. More live games you won't see anywhere else. More access to your team, wherever you want, 24/7. More stories.
Unstoppable.
More highlights. Wow. More big-time playmakers. Plus, catch up to 4 games at once, so you'll never miss more shots, spikes, and scores. Download the Big Ten Plus app today. It's always game on.
As the face-off goes the way of the Warriors, out to the corner. Time running out. Back over to center ice. Past the blue line, trying to get it in. Over to the slot, trying to ice it, and just goes wide. And it'll be 31 seconds left. Face-off. And it was a shot right off the face-off as it's right over to the crease, trying to get it on net. Shot, oh, just missed it. 19 seconds left. And they get it out. Warriors got to hustle. Warriors in their own end. Backhanded pass over to the blue line, past center ice. Warriors running out of time. Last-ditch effort. Shot off the stick, and the Mustangs are champions! We're going to go right on the ice for our SBS player of the game, our excellent crew today, Isaiah Clay and Kevin Macy. I'm Kyle Smith. We'll see you on the ice in a second.
Home is more than a place. It's full of the people and moments that matter most. Providing for loved ones, expanding your horizons, or simply living the life you love. With all you have to protect, choose insurance you can count on, so you can experience more of what you live for. Country Financial. Experience more.
Customer service has just blown us away. I have never reached out and not gotten a response within a couple hours. Honestly, like every single time, it's immediate. It's to the right people that know the answer. Like it's not even, hey, let me look into that. It's an answer right away, whether it be something that they know they need to fix or, hey, this is how you do it.
At Quick Trip, we're known for our fresh and delicious food and our dedication to providing the best customer service. Did you know it takes more than 34,000 dedicated, hard-working people bringing their best every day to make that happen? Quick Trip wants to thank all our co-workers for their tireless hard work and dedication to making a difference in someone's life. Hey, join us in saying thank you to the family of co-workers known for their love of community and treating everyone like family.
Sure, my family loves me. They bought me this sweet new collar. My dog bowl is always full of Fido's finest. Heck, they even take care of the personal stuff on my walk. Come on, who does that? But what really sealed the deal for me was when they installed a security system from Forest Security. Hey, I'm no watchdog, you know? Forest Security offers the latest in technology and security for our home. Yeah, I'm pretty good at keeping an eye on things, but I also have stuff to do, like sleep and socialize. A smart security system can provide around-the-clock awareness and generate instant smartphone alerts. They let the family know if something is wrong or suspicious. They do all of the work for us, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You know what they say, you can't trust a dog to watch your house or your sandwich. Call Forest Security today.
Call us today at 708-452-2000 or visit forestsecurity.com.
Sports Broadcast Solutions is a broadcasting network for everyone. SBS offers live telecasts on Channel 59.3, YouTube, or Twitch. We include pre- and post-game interviews with the players.
You know, I started in the locker room. All the boys were getting going before the game and stuff, and we kind of found a little click at the beginning of the game, so I think that's what got us going.
We also include digital live statistics, play-by-play commentary, team highlight reels, and even more than that. Go online to sportsbroadcastsolutions.com or search Sports Broadcast Solutions on YouTube. SBS, a broadcasting network for everyone.
Sports Broadcast Solutions is a broadcasting network for everyone. At SBS, we offer a professional broadcasting experience for the non-professional athlete. Just like the pros, we offer everything for you. Play-by-play commentary.
A no-hitter at Kane County Stadium. 15 strikeouts, 1 walk, 1 error, and that's it.
Color commentary, highlight reels, recruiting videos, and much, much more. Unlike our competitors,
Sports Broadcast Solutions is a broadcasting network for everyone. SBS offers live telecasts on Channel 59.3, YouTube, or Twitch. We include pre- and post-game interviews with the players.
You know, I started in the locker room. All the boys were getting going before the game and stuff, and we kind of found a little click at the beginning of the game, so
I think that's what got us going.
We also include digital live statistics, play-by-play commentary, team highlight reels, and even more than that. Go online to sportsbroadcastsolutions.com or search Sports Broadcast Solutions on YouTube. SBS, a broadcasting network for everyone.
Sports Broadcast Solutions is a broadcasting network for everyone. At SBS, we offer a professional broadcasting experience for the non-professional athlete. Just like the pros, we offer everything for you. Play-by-play commentary.
A no-hitter at Kane County Stadium. 15 strikeouts, 1 walk, 1 error, and that's it.
Color commentary, highlight reels, recruiting videos, and much, much more. Unlike our competitors, we zoom in on the action and always have a live scoreboard with a live time code. If you're ready to have your next sporting event feel like CB.
Peoria Junior Mustangs. 2 goals for you, including the game winner. The wraparound didn't work, but then the rebound, and you go up 3-1. Pronounced Menenga. Brought to you by the Central States of Belmont Hockey League. I'm Kyle Smith, along with our SBS player of the game, Leah Menenga. A 3-2 win, down to the wire, but they're champions, the Peoria Junior Mustangs. 2 goals for you, including the game winner. The wraparound didn't work, but then the rebound, and you go up 3-1, and you hold on for the 3-2 win.
Yeah, it felt great. I think the boys played really good today, and I think this whole playoffs, we attacked the puck and played really well, so I think we deserve it.
What did you think when they scored that goal and things were getting really interesting when it was 3-2?
Well, I knew we could still battle back from it, and I told the boys to not get too down on themselves for it.
How much better does this feel, driving back to Peoria with a trophy instead of a second-place finish?
Feels amazing. Yeah.
Final thoughts about the win today? It's pretty cool. All the fans that drove up from Peoria to see you play, and you guys are champions.
Yeah, I thank the fans for coming, and I think we played well.
That's Leah Menenga. That does it for our post-game show. Thank you so much for the Central States of Belmont Hockey League for having us out here for Championship Sunday. For Kevin Macy and Isaiah Clay, I'm Kyle Smith. We'll see you next time on SBS. Welcome to the post-game show, brought to you by the Central States of Belmont Hockey League. I'm Kyle Smith, along with our SBS player of the game, Leah Menenga. A 3-2 win, down to the wire, but they're champions, the Peoria Junior Mustangs. 2 goals for you, including the game winner. The wraparound didn't work, but then the rebound, and you go up 3-1, and you hold on for the 3-2 win.
Yeah, it felt great. I think the boys played really good today, and I think this whole playoffs, we attacked the puck and played really well, so I think we deserve it.
What did you think when they scored that goal and things were getting really interesting when it was 3-2?
Well, I knew we could still battle back from it, and I told the boys to not get too down on themselves for it.
How much better does this feel, driving back to Peoria with a trophy instead of a second-place finish?
Feels amazing. Yeah.
Final thoughts about the win today. It's pretty cool. All the fans that drove up from Peoria to see you play, and you guys are champions.
Yeah, I thank the fans for coming, and I think we played well.
That's Liam Winnetka. That does it for our post-game show. Thank you so much for the Central States of Illinois Hockey League for having us out here for Championship Sunday. For Kevin Macy and Isaiah Clay, I'm Kyle Smith. We'll see you next time on SBS.